Hi everyone, welcome back. We're back on the Simplifying AI series here with Radian again. And yeah, we will be answering more questions and talk about more of the hot topics at the moment regarding AI. I'm Racilda, Senior Software Engineer and Team Lead here at All Solutions. And yeah.
Thank you. I'm very excited for this series of simplifying AI content, which hopefully will be valuable to our viewers and everyone out there. Yes, so I'm happy to be here. I think agentic is another term that has become very popular the last few years. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of confusion about AI, agentic, automation, especially for people that are not really familiar with the technical parts of such technologies and systems. I think it would be really amazing if we can try and simplify things and keep it to a simple English where everyone can understand, hopefully. So, what is agentic AI? What does it actually mean?
Quite a common question at the moment. First of all, agentics comes from the word agent, so it's a tool or someone behind the scenes that might actually do work for you. It is quite similar, like how can you make the difference between just an AI tool and an agentic AI tool? It's really about the intent. So smart AI agents might offer you a couple of options once you start using them, while just a simple AI tool is given a set of instructions and based on the set of instructions answer questions regarding it. What would you say is agentic AI?
Yeah, I would think of an intelligent unit or intelligent processing unit that would be able to make sense of my inquiry without having predetermined steps. So if we were to take an example,
Yes.
A normal sort of case management system or a normal system that has predefined flows or predefined branching of conversations, like an IVR, which are commonly used in telecom applications, where they say, okay, press 1 to speak to the support team, press 2 to speak to customer service, press 3 to change your tariff plan. This is generally in itself not really very agentic. This is a predetermined flow of operations or actions that will happen as a result of you interacting with your phone. While if this was to be an agentic or a smart, intelligent agentic system, it would be more like a prompt to or an interface that is asking you to give or to explain your inquiry in a human language form. So you could potentially just speak out your question or your inquiry, and a smart or agentic IVR system would be able to infer the intent of the customer and provide the correct channel of support, whether they wanted to speak to customer services or maybe switch a tariff plan on their phone, but do it using maybe smarter mechanics in the background. What about decision making? How would we say, or how would we clarify or simplify, the way how agentic systems nowadays make decisions? What would you say, or how would we explain it in simple terms?
So in a way, can AI make decision
Yeah, so
own.
can AI
Okay.
agents make decisions on their own, basically?
Yes, but with limitations.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's based on experience, it's based on a set of instructions and data that we feed to the AI model, and of course, the model that has been built has been trained in a certain way. Of course, with more experience and the more you use it, it will give you more accurate data. However, it might not always be correct. So, in a way, it can give you some decision making information or responses that you might need, but for the bigger picture or for, let's say, for a bigger task, it needs guidance and supervision. Let's suppose you want to book a flight. So in this use case, you can give a prompt to AI. Oh, I want to go to London and I need a cheap flight with a specific price range. It can give you some good alternatives for the flight destinations from Tirana to London and vice versa. And in here, it will give you the right information, and then it's up to AI as well to make a good decision for you based on the prompt. Like it has given you the cheapest flight, for example, or a good airline that might be used. So in this case, in this use case, yes, and you're the one that approves it in the end. So that's how I would explain it. Use in software development and beyond. Like, let's suppose, because this series is for everyone out there, so we can simplify anything that relates to AI. What would be a good AI task to start with, so we can explore more, and maybe we can, if we can give an example on the different AI tools that a beginner, let's say, can use.
So, at least from what we've seen in experimenting and working with the existing AI models out there, anything to do with like summarizing, they're very good at it, because practically they've processed and been trained on vast amount of data, and practically all publicly available data has gone into training such models, and the internet has been one of the driving factors and the instruments that allow such training data sets to be available to these training models. So summarizing documents, they're very good, they're very efficient. Auto-completion, so basically as you write code nowadays, but also as you write a paragraph, an email, they're very good at detecting, again, patterns. As you write, it can detect your writing style, and it can assisting you in writing faster, making less typos, less mistakes, less grammar mistakes. In my opinion, this shouldn't. I'm worried when it comes to writing and creative writing and practically creating things. I'm worried that by overusing such tools, people will stop thinking. And the problem with that is and generally problems won't be noticed straight away. Problems might start to manifest themselves later, potentially in short to long term, where people will eventually stop thinking, and they're not going to train those creative muscles that we all have in our brain and body. Generally, technology is a very creative industry, and almost all the big breakthroughs and systems that have been created so far have been done so because someone somewhere took their time to sit down and think. And I'm worried that we are pushing ourselves into a direction where we don't have to think that much, and we're not allowing enough time for our brains to be creative enough. Yes, I sit on the side of the people that think that this will make us more efficient, more productive, and I hope they will make us less creative.
Agreed.
So yeah, summarizing, auto-completion, code creation also is becoming way better with AI-assisted coding, and yeah, agentic systems that are built on top of LLMs will be able to make sense of customer inquiries, and will be able to determine whether these inquiries are things that they've seen in the past, and even if they haven't seen in the past, but if there've been similar inquiries, and potentially know the outcomes or the solutions to those problems, or they've seen them in the past, they should be able to help. And if this is something that is being repeated on daily basis, and you're having your customer support team answering the same inquiries and treating those or solving those same inquiries with the same outcome, it's a classic candidate to be automated and to be handled by an agentic AI workflow. These are some of the examples that AI agents are good at.
I think it's a good starting point. So thank you for sharing.
From our team here at Honor Solutions, thank you for watching this episode of Simplifying AI series. If you found this content helpful, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's trying to make sense of AI too. See you in the next episode.